everything moved over to, this is the basement job I dug earlier this year. They are finally ready to backfill, so I think they just came this morning and did the waterproofing on there. So he told me in probably 4 or 5 hours. I mean, part of it, it's the end of the day. By the time I got stuff moved over here, then I had to go get my load of rock, because Brian, he didn't have any trucks available to do that, because I had to extend this drain down here, and I'm going to throw some clean rock in there. So I wanted to at least get a little bit of clean rock where I can get that put in there this evening. I'm probably just going to work another hour. So like I said, it's the end of the day, and then they're going to haul me more clean rock and base rock and hopefully some clay tomorrow. I got the temporary power like right up in my way, so. Yeah, got the grading bucket on backwards. Get a little more reach that way. Just adding another probably foot or so just to clean rock to go down behind that wall. Said I may add some clean rock on there so I can rake a little bit of clay over. I'm not going to get real carried away this evening. And then I got a whole lot of stuff to put in this garage, so that's what we're going to kind of do in stages. Is I'm going to use clay and stuff like that in the front out here. I'll run the roller along there. I'll stay a couple feet away from the concrete wall. But back along there where they got it waterproof, that's going to be up inside the basement wall. So I'm going to do clean rock. Probably do riprap on parts of it because it's got a hole where the footing drops down to go underneath there. I'm going to put probably the riprap so maybe all the clean rock won't run out of that hole. Kind of both sides of there. Oh, sorry, it's kind of confusing. I got my AC cranked up. It's like 95, so. But we'll dump a little bit of riprap in that spot, and then there's one where it goes out that wall. We'll dump in there, and then I'll fill that up with clean rock. And then I'm going to start dumping clay in there and hopefully build me a ramp to get the roller down inside there. And up against this wall and part of the two sides, I'll do clay over there to that edge, and I'll probably have like 18 inches or 2 feet of clean rock working my way up. Just as I don't want to run that roller along that wall. I'm always nervous about pushing a concrete wall with that roller, but out here is not as big of a deal because you equalize the pressure because you have the outside filled up, and then you do that to the inside. That wall can't really move or whatever. So, and then also I'm probably going to, I'll put some fill or clay down in there, but I'm going to kind of cut probably somewhere out to here. I'll just kind of cut and stair step that down to where it's lower there. I can start running the roller and the dozer down in there. So some of this stuff that I built up and rolled in, I'm actually going to cut and let it roll up against the house so I can get it down there. That way I'm not just trying to throw something up, you know, right there by the house in it. I can't really run the roller on it where I can do a wider area. Obviously I'll have to keep the roller away from the dead man or whatever, but I can get it within 3 feet of that concrete wall, and that'll be close enough to let the vibrating part of the roller kind of knock the rest of the stuff in, but we'll just kind of make a shelf or like a stair step, if you will, to get that in. I feel better doing that than just shoving 6 feet or 7 feet of clay over there and letting it settle naturally or whatever. So, but we'll get into a lot more of that tomorrow, and then like I said, we'll work on this front, and then they're starting to frame, so I want the garage filled in. I mean, I'm thinking it's going to take them a week to get ready to put the top on there, but I want to get the garage done, and then I can kind of concentrate on the rest of this. So I'll have to kind of, I don't know, be a little strategic on what materials I bring up here. I'll probably bring a few more loads of clean. I get it all thrown in front of the house, and then have them start bringing in some of the clays. I need to get that built up to the garage doors first, and then we can work on inside the garage. So it's kind of going to be not bad. It's just you got to kind of do it all in stages or whatever. So just a little more to it with lots of different types of materials. and kind of ways to go about it, I guess. So. shelf now to get the roller to fit down in here and kind of start backfilling this. Rolling it in. So I had 2 loads of base rock dropped off. That's for kind of a back porch area. Probably just gonna have to work on that tomorrow when the framers aren't here. So I got some lumber and stuff in the way, but and then I should have 2 or 3 trucks. I've only had one get here now. The other 2 are making another round, but one of them will show up with the clean rock, and then the other one I've got sent back for some clay to work on trying to fill in front of the garage behind me. And now I'm just working on digging out the stuff in front of the house, just wide enough, like I said, I can get the roller down in there and do my first lift or my first pass with trying to roll some of that stuff in. So I got a little bit of a mess. I got plenty of clean rock on there probably. I was just going to add just a little bit more just in case, but so yeah, it's a little confusing. I got all kinds of materials we're trying to kind of jostle around, but I just want to get it where I can get me a little pathway that's level where I can run the roller in there and try to roll this in and vibrate a lot of this stuff down and then start building it back up. I think that'll work better. I mean, we could do it the other way where I just start pushing it and filling it in and then kind of putting water on it or just let it compact naturally, but I feel better for as wide as this spot as it was to pack it in this way. And so maybe a little bit overkill. I could have probably just thrown it in a couple feet thick and then started rolling in what I could, but it just seems like for having, 8 or 9 feet of fill, this is going to be the best way and kind of cut down on some of the settling, I feel like. So like I said, it always throws everybody off because we don't put any fabric or anything when we do this, because as far down as it is, it's kind of a pain to do for one, but I mean, clean rock is just natural filtration, so it's not like it, this stuff's ever going to just filter down in the clean rock and completely clog it up, because it's just, like I said, I think I mentioned this in every video that I talk about this, is that like when you dig up like a sewer riser, I've had some that have been in there for 25 years or whatnot, and you get down to it and there's still clean rock around the base of it where it goes into the main, and it's never silted in or anything. So plus with as much clean rock as I put down in here, it's not really a concern to like it's going to get clogged up or anything like that. So I put a lot more clean rock than what most of them do too, so I think we'll be fine. But we've at least made it to the front of the garage. So I got my first load of clay down in there. I took a bunch of old concrete, and I guess I didn't see those pipes and to get those out of there. But yeah, so now I can just kind of back up here. I'll probably rake it down with the excavator, and then going to attempt to build a ramp to get the roller down in there. So, but I may just kind of rake it around and kind of pack it down as best I can with the excavator for now. And then when we get one of it done, I can get the roller in there and then rake it around some more and roll it in. But we're making some headway.